Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we are going to continue on our Villains of Moon Knight series with Carson Knowles, better known as the Black Spectre. So, let's get started. Black Spectre first appeared in Moon Knight issue number 25 in August of 1982 by Doug Moench. When we first meet Carson Knowles, he had just gotten home from the military, and in the first panel we meet him, we'd also find out that his wife would leave him and take their son Billy with her. After this, Carson would try to get a job, but he would continue to get rejected everywhere he turned, putting a lot of financial stress on him until eventually he landed a small-time delivery job. But shortly after, as Carson started to get his life together, he would get a phone call from the police that his son Billy was killed in a gang fight. Now, 5 years would pass, and Carson would struggle to get by with his delivery job. But in just one night, Carson's world would change forever. After a late night delivery, Carson would return to his car to find it completely stripped from the top down. And on top of this, on his way home, someone would attempt to mug him. And at this point, Carson's mind would snap and he would knock out the mugger and kind of reverse mug him. He kind of whipped out the Uno card, and he's like, nah, that's my wallet. and stealing like $50. But from here, he would decide to take revenge on New York for the way he has been treated. And with this motivation to take revenge on the city that felt like it has worked against him this whole time, he decided the best way to tackle this is to become the mayor. And for this to succeed, he created the mantle of the Black Spectre that was inspired by the vigilantism of Moon Knight. And he'd use this to scare and force other political figures to back him on his campaign. Carson gained instant success almost overnight with his backing, and even the public loved him because they loved the idea that he was going to fix the city. And at one point, Moon Knight would tell the world about Carson being the Black Spectre, and this really showed how much they cared about Carson Knowles as the mayor at the time, or wanting to become the mayor, is that he was so loved that everyone just ignored Moon Knight over this. They didn't care. They accused Moon Knight. They actually, they just didn't believe him at all. Eventually, though, Black Spectre would get stopped by Moon Knight and he would get sent to prison for several years. Now, after his release, Carson would try to start over and try to live a better life, but with the harassment he received at work for being the Black Spectre and his probation officer extorting him, Carson would choose to become the Black Spectre once again, and from here, he began to go on a killing spree. And with each kill, he would carve the crescent moon on the victim's forehead to frame Moon Knight to kind of take revenge on him as well. But once Moon Knight figured out who was framing him, he would actually track down the Black Spectre and they would fight on top of a building, and at the last second, Mark Spector would end up pushing Carson off the roof, killing him. Now, from here, we have not seen anything else about Carson Knowles being the Black Spectre in comics, right? This ended, I think, around in like 2006, 2007, and we have not seen him since. Personally, I did like the character a lot. I know I usually say like, oh, I love this character, but I actually really liked this character because they actually gave actual motivations about why he felt like this, and I love that. Would I say his character was like a waste of potential? I wouldn't say no, because like, I feel like they wrapped up just perfectly in my opinion. Like characters like these are the characters I love the most. They don't have too much exposure, but they have a small story, it wraps up, and that's it. Now, unfortunately, Carson ended up dying, but I still liked it. I still like the character a lot. So if you guys enjoy stuff, please make sure to like and subscribe. Other than that, I will check you guys out later. For next week, we are doing the Bushman. So until then, hope you guys have a great day. See ya.